Hey everybody, I'm Robert the Zombie Bargain Hunter, and today is what sold on eBay for November 2nd through the 8th. Actually had one great sale. I had 8 items going to one customer, so that was great. I'll show you all 8 items at the end of the video. That'll be my last, so you gotta stay tuned to the end of the video. I was listing this guy right here, but I still can't find out who he is. Anybody know who this character is? Let me know in the comments. He has like a glued on mouth, nose. I remember seeing him before, but yeah, still don't. Oh, he's a little smoky, so I'm gonna have to wash him. To wash out smoke, you just put baking soda. I put a bunch of baking soda on my hand, rubbed it all through the toy. Get soap and scrub them up and rinse them completely clean. You might have to do it like 1 or 2 times to get all the smoke out, but it always works, so don't worry about it if your toys have smoke. Alright, let's get into the sale and show you what's sold. Alright, for November 2nd through the 8th, I sold $2,191.23. So yeah, sales have started to go back up. I increased from 33.7% versus last week. Last week was terrible. I believe it was only like $1,600. So yeah, that was a big jump. Sales last 31 days. I am 21.6 up from the last 31 days. But I'm still 11% down from last year. So I have a mail out 22 items today. So looks like sales are starting to pick up. Let's hopefully they keep that way. Alright, I just got more of these Pokeballs in, so I actually have 6. I have to relist this now because I got 3 more in yesterday. These are selling for $34.19. They're just for the Nintendo Switch. They plug into the game. I don't know how you play it, but because I don't have a Switch. But anyways, they're selling great. Didn't pay that much for them. I believe I paid like 10 or 12. I don't remember what I paid, but they're selling for $34.19. So if you find any of these guys for really inexpensive, pick them up because they sell pretty fast. I listed them like a week and a half ago. Alright, Nosferatu Symphony of Horror. He's so funny looking. If I meet this guy in a back alley, I'm not going to be scared. I'll be more like laughing because that's he's got the hilarious face. Oh, man. But yeah, I got these shirts from Loot Crate, and they are selling for $14.39. Now, I actually have one left. I thought I sold them all. So, hopefully that one goes fast. Marvel Comics Spider-Man Venom. It's like these bags do pretty well if you can get them cheap enough. I try to get them around $1 or $2, and you can get a bunch. It'll just be one listing, and they sell. Got these from Loot Crate, and they're selling for $15.29. 4 sold already. I have 4 left. Super Nintendo SNES Classic Edition. Actually thought I sold out on these. I found another one. I got these from Nintendo. They were clearing them out. They refurbished a bunch of them and they were clearing them out. I believe I paid 40 or 50 bucks for them, and they sold for 130. Alright, Disney Nightmare Before Christmas ornaments. Talked about ornaments already. Christmas is upon us. Ugh. Oh yeah, everybody's getting ready for Christmas. They're buying ornaments. Make sure you have all your ornaments up. This one sold for $15.29, and I actually sold a bunch of them before. This was just a relist because I don't know how one fell off and the other ones didn't. FLCL Adult. This is just an anime. I got this from Loot Crate a few months ago and just forgot to list it. I thought I did, and obviously I didn't. I just put it up last week, and 2 sold already for $16.19. So always you find anime items, get them listed. The Disney Toy Story Buzz talking figures. Talked about these in the past few videos. Love these guys. Paid very little for them, but they're selling for big money. They're selling from either 70 to, well, the 10% off is $62.99 right now. 3 sold so far. I still have 7 left. One more ornament to show you. This is Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol is very hot, so plush or toys or anything like that, make sure you have them listed. And if you find them for cheap, of course, snag them. All 4 sold. I probably should have listed them higher. All 4 sold this year for $13.49. So, yeah, I probably should have listed them a little higher. I know Paw Patrol is hotter, but whatever. They're gone. I'm happy with them. The Ghostbusters, Marshmallow Man. This is exploded towels, like he exploded all their towels. Oops. Come on, computer. There you go. Let's get over here. You can see it's like all over the, it's like a washcloth. It's like all over like burnt spots on the washcloth. And it's a really cool towel. I had a bunch of them, and this is the last one finally sold for $13.49. Actually, there's no reason why the item did not sell faster. I was like curious, like, oh my god, this thing should have sold a long time ago. But yeah, it took a while to sell, but finally got what I wanted. Well, not what I wanted. I should have gotten a little bit more, but I'm happy with it. Anyways, let's get on. Onto the plush. This is a black and white big old cow. This is from one of my the large plush videos. You can see right there. Don't know why my internet's taking long to show you, but yeah, he's even bigger than my display. So I had to like put 2 together and lay him down. He's a big old cow. He's very light though. He barely made it under 16 ounces, so he shipped first class, which was great. He is what, 30 inches long. He's a big old cow. Anyways, he sold for $35.99, so I'm happy he is gone. Take up less room. Alright, Surprise-a-Moles, from one big item to a small little tiny item. He's got those nice little glittery eyes. He is about 5 inches tall, maybe 5.5. If he's a little bit more, yeah, he's probably like 5 inches tall. Or long, I should say. They come in little balls, and they're always a surprise when you find out what animal you get. Anyways, this little tiny guy sold for $11.69. It took about, I think it was like 2.5 weeks to sell, so wasn't that long that I held on to him. This one, this Bigfoot Sasquatch, I actually had him for like 3 years. I had him on a nasty background that was not very good. So the pictures were terrible. I actually just took new pictures. He's from Hobby Lobby, and we listed him. Actually, we listed him for the same price, $19.99. And this year he finally sold for $17.99 with a 10% discount. Rustberry White Spotted Owl. I actually should have put him on the blue background. It would have looked a lot better than this dark picture, but still sold, so I'm happy with that. He sold for $11.69. Alright, the Space Alien. I always like to show you items that they're just cheap, little tiny items. He's what, 7 inches tall, and no brand name. It's just BMI. It's nothing special. But since they're weird and they're different, they do sell. He sold for $11.69. He was so light, he maybe cost me $0.25 with the weight from the Goodwill bins. So yeah, so that is great. $0.25 to $11.69. Manhattan Toy Company. This one's actually going to the UK. I believe they paid $40-something, $45 or $46 to ship them out there. So someone needed a Manhattan Toy Company frog really bad. And there's my internet again. Not sure what's going on, but trying to show you a frog here. But yeah, he's what, 18 inches tall. He really has no eyes. I mean, if you move back his fur, there's like some eye in there, but he's really ugly. I'm sorry. He's just ugly. But yeah, he sold for like $46. I believe it cost me $16 to ship, so made $30 on him. So that was a great sale right there. The Scans Webkin Buffalo. Gans always is hit and miss. Some GANs will sell for like 20 bucks and other will sell for like 10. And you always have to make sure you tell the people if you have a code or not. Some people care, some people don't. Like this one didn't care, it has no code. I put it right in the description, and they didn't care. They still paid $14.39 for him. Max the Sock Monkey, had this guy for a long time. Actually had him on a white background before, and he just did not show up very well. So I took different pictures, and he finally sold. And, took a couple of years to sell him, but probably because of the white background, it was just not the best picture. But he sold for $17.09. So always make sure your pictures are good. And if you go through your listings and you find one or two pictures that are not great, at least the front picture, make sure you take a different picture, and it'll make it sell so much faster. Kelly Toy Lion Brown and Tan. I actually sold a lot of lions this week. I don't know if it was lion season or what's going on. I sold like 5 lions this week alone. 2 of them were from Kelly Toy. I guess I should have showed you some more of the lions, but it's just, I was going to go, lion, every picture. Was just, didn't want to go through all that, but yeah, there was a lot of lions this weekend. So if you have a decent sized lion, I guess people might be looking for lions right now. I put King of the Jungle, and 4 out of the 5 that sold had King of the Jungle in the title, so I don't know if that makes a difference or not. But you might want to slip that in if you have a lion plush. Pterodactyl Tie Swoop. This is just a cheap old Beanie Baby. Had him in my store for a long time. Another one of them I just redid the pictures. And he sold for $8.99. So not a great sale, but he's finally finally gone from my house, which is great. I'm finally out of swoops. World Wildlife Fund, Nature. These always sell very well. Only had him up in my store for like a week and a half. These and SOS, which is Save Our Space, they do very well. I mean, you're not going to be a millionaire, but I mean, they sell pretty fast. This one I put up for $16 and got sold for $14.39 within, like I said, a week and a half. Disney Mickey Mouse Memories. Got a bunch of these when they came out a few years ago. I actually waited in line for a lot of these guys. This was I have one left, and they're selling for $49.49. Was actually selling these. These were one of the big items a couple years ago. I was selling them for around $100 and paid $25, I believe the original cost was at the Disney store. And still doubling my money all these a couple years later. Alright, Russ St. Bernard Brown White Puppy Dog. He's just laying down. He's a lazy dog. He has cool little eyes. Not that long. He's only 12 inches long. But he sold for, and he has a cool bow too. He sold for $13.49. So not bad for, what, 12-inch dog. That's kind of laying down and sleepy. This is a dog toy. It's an Outward Hound Christmas Hedgehog. As soon as I listed this guy, he sold right away. Don't be afraid to sell dog toys, especially when they're in great condition and they look new. This one had great fur, great little Christmas hat, and he squeaked. See right there, he has his cool eyes. He sold for $16.19, so yeah, decent profit on just a little tiny dog toy. Hallmark White Bunny Rabbit. These usually do pretty well. They have this one, Peter Rabbit, and there's another rabbit. But a bunch of Easter rabbits. They sell very well from Hallmark. He has actually like egg pattern on his feet. He sold for $16.19. So keep your eye out for white bunnies and rabbits, plush from Hallmark. They always do very well. Aurora Poodle, just a little poodle dog. Nothing special about her. There's the Aurora tag, but yeah, if you can find them for really inexpensive, pick them up. This one sold for $15.29. Alright, Cozy Hugs, Aromatherapy, Plush. I always talk about these guys. I have a few of the Aromatherapy Plush, and they always sell pretty well. They will have to go on the padded flat rate because they are heavy. They're very heavy. But yeah, Cozy Hugs, you just stick them in the microwave, and they give off like a scent usually of lavender or whatever, but they sell very well. Alright, a lot of chicks from the Easter. This is one of my lots that I just threw up. It's like, I had 3 chicks left over, let's make a bundle, might as well. This bundle sold for $15.29. So yeah, anytime you have just a lot of identical items, just throw them in a lot and put a price on them. They will usually sell. This one took about a year to sell, but yeah, it finally sold for $15.29. Here is a large brown teddy bear. It says Mouse in the House toy. He's actually very cool, and the fur of it's very, very soft. You can see he's bigger than my setup. He like hangs over. But yeah, keep your eye out for the Bear in the House. What is it called? Mouse in the House toys. That is a decent brand, and he sold for $26.99. Truly Scrumptious Monster Pals, Heidi Klum, the supermodel. I don't know if she makes these, because I'm sure that's not a picture of Heidi Klum. Well, I haven't seen her in a while, so maybe it is. I'm not sure, but yeah. I just messed up my train of thought. But anyways, Truly Scrumptious, designed by Heidi Klum. It's just a monster plush. It's great for Halloween, I guess. Even though they bought it right after Halloween. He sold for $22.49, so very good profit on that guy. I think it cost me like 50 cents with the weight. Yeah, keep your eye out for weird ugly dolls. Speaking of ugly dolls, another one of my ugly dolls sold. I got a bunch of these from Mercari and a big old lot. I showed them off. I think I have 2 or 3 left of these guys. This is Plunko. He sold for $17.99. Alright, My Pillow Pet's Nutty Elephant Pee-wee. This guy is weird looking. It looks like someone punched him in the nose. Or, I don't know, has a big booger? I don't know. I mean, seriously, is it a weird looking elephant? You would think that he wouldn't sell, but yeah, weird sells. If you can, as you saw the last 2 with the ugly doll and the Heidi Klum one. This is a Pillow Pet. Sold for $16.19. Yeah, Pillow Pets do very well. Been selling a lot of Pillow Pets lately, so keep your eye out for Pillow Pets. They do sell well, even when they're weird and have a weird nose like that. Alright, Webkinz Pug Dog from Gans. Of course, Webkinz are always Gans. I showed you another Webkinz earlier in the video. This is just an 8-inch dog. They always sell very well, not for much, and it's still $13.49 for a dog that you got for 25 cents from weight from the Goodwill bin. So yeah, that is a great find. Alright, on to the last sale. This person actually bought all last 8 items in this list. Another Cozy Hug Therapy plush. As a microwavable scented lavender pig. She bought that. It's a really cute pig. I've talked about the therapy animals earlier in the video. She also bought a Yoo-Hoo and Friends pig. This one doesn't have no sound. Make sure if you get a Yoo-Hoo and Friends, everybody thinks about the sound. So make sure you put in the title no sound on the Yoo-Hoo and Friends. Because almost all of them have sound, and you might get a return if they don't have sound. So make sure if you get a Yoo-Hoo and Friends toy, here's the tag, to make sure you put no sound. Alright, she bought this Lucky Fortune cat, And this person did not ask for a discount, so it was a great sale. It just says Lucky Cat on it. One of those anime cats that you see them all over if you ever go to a Chinese restaurant or stuff like that. They wave their hand and they put those like coins at them. They have usually put like pennies on around their feet. You got that one. She also bought this platypus from, what is it, Vintage Toys? A really cool eye, but it's just a big old ball of fur. This platypus is just a ball of fur. That's all it is. Oh, it's from Village Toys, not Vintage Toys. Yeah, but platypuses are cool. Not much else I can say about a platypus. She bought this one. This is a 3-toed sloth from Cuddlekins. I don't know what she does with all these toys. Maybe she resells them. I don't know. I don't care. I mean, she bought 8 from my inventory, and I'm happy to get rid of the 8. And you guys know how many I have, so I am very happy to get rid of 8 anytime. This guy's from Wild Republic. I do have it set up, though, if a person buys more than one item, that you get a 5% discount on the second item, so your whole order. So I don't know if that enticed her to buy it, but if you guys got a bunch of the same items or like that, and you want to try it, you can set it up with eBay. Just set up 5% or even 10% on multi-quantity items. Then she bought 3 elephants. She actually bought the first 5 in one order, then the last 3 elephants on the second order. But it was going to the same address, so I just put it in a huge bag. And he's got a cool nose. I just put it in a huge bag and wrapped it up tight, shipped it pirate ship, and off it went. I believe the shipping cost me around $15, so it wasn't that bad. She bought this little elephant, gray and pink. Really hot pink, really cool elephant. It was only like 10 inches tall. But yeah, I can always love buyers like this when they just buy a bunch of your items. And not sure why she bought this one. It's just a little Easter elephant, little rose on the head. I mean, the rose is cool, but it's just a generic little elephant from Gotha. But yeah, that's all I have for you. It was a great buy, or great. I was happy to have a buyer that bought all 8 items from at one time. It was great. Anyways, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and don't fiddle fart around. Get all your listings up. Sorry it was a shorter video, but I'm searching for a PS5, so I'm kind of tired. Take care, guys. See you next episode. Bye.